Hello, faithful or fellow Whovians, welcome to Mr. Who Reviews. Today we're in Doctor Who, The Nightmare of Eden. And in this, the Doctor and Romana 2 wind up on this ship that's kind of like a holiday cruise liner. And turned out that another ship named the Hecate, I think, just got stuck into it when it materialized in the wrong place, the wrong time. And Dr. Romana try to help, but Doctor finds that someone is smuggling this drug that's been destroyed for a long time, and he's just suspicious who might be smuggling it. And there's a scientist named Tristan and his assistant named Della on the ship, and Tristan has made this machine to capture some creatures and put their environments into like this crystal and able to show it on a projection. It kind of reminded me of a Miniscope from the Third Doctor episode Carnival Monsters. A little, don't know, if it's less advanced or more advanced than that, but hmm. And it turns out that you're able to go into the projections from the knockoff Miniscope, I'll just call it. And turn out the creature from the projections are able to get out. So these things called mandrels are able to get out, and they see kill about 12 people on the ship. Turns out that someone's been smuggling the drug in the mandrels. The doctor finds that out after he tried fiction the power generator on the ship, but the mandrel actually destroyed. That's broke it. Turned out that Della's boyfriend Scott, who thought was dead, that's he in the projection, and turned out he was trying to sniff out who has been drug smuggling. And I think this episode or story just show how useless and violent cops can be. Like there's this lead cop that wants to just execute the doctor for being held in persistent suspicion of the drugs and Armana too. He says he will make the rules, but then he has to follow them. And spoilers, the one smuggling the drugs is actually Tristan and the guy who's piloting the Hecate. Yeah, Tristan says he at first he did it because the university or government cut the funding on his work. He I think they're trying to show like he still feels a little sympathy since he's just doing a bad thing for good reason because he wants to save some species for from extinction. But the, it doesn't seem like he cares about the people that get addicted to drugs, the drugs that he's selling, and uh, dying from it. I mean, the captain of the ship, the Doctor Romano, her arm is infected somehow. Just seems all giddy. And when Romano tries to set up the ship, and the Doctor, her, and Canine try to separate the ships, he just like try to get more of the drug from Romano violently. They already saw him dying, but I think he might got infected after he took that drink in one of the scenes of the second or third part. Because that just seems like the only way he could have been affected. He didn't like sniff it or anything, and I don't think any of the mandrels got him or anything like that. Anyway, when everybody finds out who's actually been doing the drug smuggling, the doctor is using the machine to just grab Tristan and the other guy into a projection of the machine. So the cops seem to say, well, the doctor says, pluck them out. Mm. And mm, this is a decent episode, and at the end, Dr. Mana, as he take the crystals from the Miniscope like machine, and say they're gonna bring back to them, them free in their home planets, and then they have a joke with Mana saying that it's the only not one creature like to live in a electric inhabitants or whatever, and seeing canines trying to tell Dylan that, but mm. And like I said, this is a decent episode of season 17. Like always, Tom Baker just great in role. He's, yeah, as he take off some of his costume for the two of the parts in this, like when he's fixing the power generator. At first, he's in his full costume, then he's only in most of it, and then uh, get back in full costume when he's putting the mandrels back into the rejection. His costume gets torn apart. Oh yeah, why is it they decided to dress Tristan, Della, and Scott as Han Solo? Like the three of them have a white shirt on and a black vest. Wow. And I do kind of like the scene when Tristan's getting arrested and he tries to plead to the doctor to tell him that he's innocent in all this and that he only did it for his research. And the doctor just says, "Go away to him." But he did say that Tristan was right about one thing about preserving life, but he's a bit of a hypocrite because he's preserving life and this was destroying human lives, whatever a species takes the drug that he was just smuggling or just giving away, whatever, or drugs trafficking, whatever. So, I don't know. I do think the character Tristan is a interesting one. He's kind of trying to convince people, the cop, that the doctor was the one that's smuggling the drugs or dealing the drugs, whatever. And the cop just blame him because he just wants to get like good results or something like this. He even says to one of the other cops that they'll be the Golden Boys and they can does that pin everything bad on Doctor Romana. Hmm. I think the musical always and K9 might not be the original uh, guy voice, no, but still decent. I think the mandrels are decent. The design look kind of like a cross between a lizard or a slug to me, but that's why I see them. And next week we start my reviews of the Sarah Jane Adventures season 2, so hopefully some people are looking forward to that. And yeah, that's it. See you guys later.